Hi everyone. Today I want to do an unboxing, review, and taste test of the CucinaPro corn dog maker. So this will be a quick unboxing. I did buy this at Amazon. I'll enclose the link down below. If after you watch the video you think it's something you might be interested in, you can go check it out. It looks pretty simple in its packaging, but it looks like it's packaged well. Quick and simple unboxing right there. This is the CucinaPro, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And this is what the inside of it looks like. It's got the little wells for the corn dogs, and then it's got little holes there for the sticks. If you want to use the sticks, you don't have to. So it will shut completely if you have the sticks. So that's nice to know. It does come with 50 wooden corn dog skewers, which is nice. It does come with a very small manual. It tells about the safeguards, what to do before you use it. At first, tells you how to use it, how to clean it, and the only recipe is the corn dog recipe. And of course, that's what I'll be using. Like a lot of the appliances, easy appliances, this has a light that it will turn on as soon as you plug it in, and then it'll go off letting you know that it is ready to use. So let me get this all cleaned up and then we'll get started. So what all goes into the corn dog maker? Corn dogs, 1 egg beaten, 2/3 cup milk, and you can use soy milk or almond milk, whatever kind you'd like. 1/3 cup cornmeal, 1/2 cup pancake mix, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now that is for the batter. And of course you'll need your hot dogs and your skewers. So let's begin. So take your hot dogs and cut them in half. And then take your skewer and poke it up in through the hot dog. Not clear to the end, but almost. When I first got this, I thought it was going to be a full hot dog, so I was a little surprised, but this is going to be good for kids. And I'll finish that. So I have 16 mini corn dogs. I'll set that aside. So take a bowl and add all of your batter ingredients into the bowl and mix that. The 1 egg beaten, the 1/2 cup of cornmeal, the 1/2 cup of pancake mix, the 2 teaspoons of sugar, and the 2/3 cup of milk, and mix that until combined. And you want to mix this just until it's combined. It can have some lumps in it. Just make sure everything's all incorporated. All right, that looks pretty good. Preheat your corn dog maker, and when the light goes off, you know that it is ready to cook. All right, so it's ready. If you want to, it's not a necessity. Oil it a little bit. Take your hot dog and dip it in the batter. And I'm doing it this way because I don't have it in a glass like they say in other recipes. I may put it in a glass though. And then lay it in there. And then it says you can add a little bit on the ends to cover up the end of the hot dog as well. And I will finish that and I'll be right back. All right, so I did put it in a cup. It's working a lot better. It doesn't seem thick enough to want to stay on the hot dogs. but we'll see how it turns out. And then shut your lid and cook that for 3 to 5 minutes, and check it at 3 and turn it over if it's browning. It's been 3 minutes. We'll check and see. And it looks nice and brown. We'll flip them over and cook them for 2 more minutes. All right, it's been 2 minutes, and let's see what they look like. Well, unfortunately, all of the dough went to the one side. I think the batter is a little bit thin. They do say it depends on what type of pancake mix you use. I'll finish making up the rest of them and see if I can get this figured out, because usually when I make the first batch it never turns out. Alright, so I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. When I read the instructions, it says pour the batter on the top. It means pour the batter on the top. So that's what I'm going to try. Dip that in there. Put that in there. And as you see, it all falls to the bottom there. So we'll take our spoon and we will pour it on the top as well. And that should make a full corn dog, hopefully. Dip the hot dog in there. And then spoon it on the top so it has a coating on both sides. All right, let's see if it worked any better. Looky there. That was our problem. Misunderstanding on my part. And since it kind of spilled over though, it's going to pull out. Never use a metal utensil. And I'm just going to try to break that away from that so I can turn it over. And then flip that over. Flip that one over. Don't those look good? Okay, we'll let them cook for about 2 minutes and then we'll call it good. So what did I think of the CucinaPro corn dog maker? Well, it was reasonably priced for what you get. My first con was I did not realize that these were not full-size corn dogs. They are half. They are mini corn dogs, which is fine. That's not a deal breaker. It's good for kids. It's good for people that don't have big appetites, or if it's just an appetizer, that is perfectly fine for that. Now the unit itself, I love the fact that it has the cavities to put the corn dogs in, and it has the openings for the sticks. So it sits flush and it cooks evenly. That is a plus. So my biggest con is this right here. It did not give very detailed instructions on how to pour the extra batter. It said, pour extra batter on the top, and I'm thinking the top of the hot dog, not the top of the side of the hot dog, which of course makes sense, but when do I ever understand things that make sense? Now I always goof up whenever I try a new appliance, and this is not an exception. My first batch, of course, was only made on one side because I did not realize that you actually had to add more batter than the batter that you already had. So they only turned out with the batter on one side. Once I realized what the top of the hot dog meant, and I poured that on there, they turned out really good. So the machine works as it's supposed to do. It works as the instructions say. The instructions just aren't very clear. So do I like this? Yes, I do. I think it's good for people that don't have an air fryer. I haven't tried making corn dogs in an air fryer, but I do plan on it. Maybe I can do a comparison afterwards. I do think it's reasonably priced, and it works really, really well. These only took a total of 5 minutes, 6 tops. And that is a very quick way to make 6 corn dogs. So I definitely think it's worth it if you want to do it quick. If you are living in a dorm, it's just perfect. If you don't want to deep fry, if you want to save calories. So I give it my thumbs up on that, and if you want to, go check it out. I'll have the link down below. So here are the corn dogs that I made in the CucinaPro corn dog maker. And rounding out the meal is French fries. Let's see what Dave thinks.
All right, so first off, this is not what I normally wear, and this is not what I normally sound like. I'm sick, but I hadn't lost my taste. So I'm still gonna hang in there. I'm committed to the taste test. These are stubby.
Yeah, they're half a hot dog. They're
half
made in the corn dog maker.
Okay. It tastes good. It's I can feel a little bit of grit from the cornmeal, so I like them. But wait, there's more. There's really not more. I just wanted to do that while I sound like this.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.